Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mega64 live show. We are back once again. Derrick, Rocco, Sean, and Garrett. The whole crew is here today. And how is everybody doing?
Great. I'm doing terrific.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went on a hike today up a mountain. It was raining, but it was still great.
All right, enough about that.
Hyper and good.
I'm back. That's right.
Oh.
I escaped the room. They tried to get me with the virus because listen, I survived so many things. We got a new government now. They saw what I was doing. They were like, we can't break him. So they targeted me.
How much do you have to pay for the
happened.
Tangia virus?
That's not...
Tanga virus. It came in through a different way.
Oh, it was a different medium.
I didn't mind having that virus. I took care of that as soon as I got home. But listen, I'm back. I'm in full health. My immune system's never been stronger. You can try to take me down and it's not going to work.
Nobody was worried about you being sick. I think it was more you were masturbating so much, you exhausted yourself.
You got like dried out.
Yeah.
You dehydrated.
And
You
I'm
were like
here
a dried sponge on a summer day.
And I'm here to say that's
brittle,
not the case.
Sitting brittle.
I got plenty more where that came from.
Woo! All right.
I'm back.
Well, you are watching the longest running continuous video game podcast on the internet. We're not one of these losers who go away and then come back a few months later. Oh, big announcement. We're back. We're not like that.
Oh, yeah.
We're cool.
Yeah.
We're always here.
We're cool
back.
and consistent.
We're back. No plan.
That's what people always say about me.
Cool
Yeah.
and
Cool and
consistent.
consistent.
Well, after today's show, people are going to be saying some different things about you and probably all of us because you are tuning in to the Are We Evil episode of Mega64.
Are we evil?
Are we evil?
Yes, I am.
What the fuck?
Because we took a personality test this week to determine, it's actually, these guys took a personality test. They didn't know what they were taking.
We just took it. We just
They
answered questions.
have just now found out what those questions were.
Yeah, I thought it was like
and to be specific, we took a
intelligence.
famous test known as the Dark Triad personality test.
Okay.
Which measures particular personality traits with a malevolent connotation.
Okay.
And typically you could sum it up as the how evil are you test.
That's really what it is? Wow.
Yeah.
We were
I thought it
trying
was
to
gonna
guess.
be like,
We
intelligence.
were trying to guess, and it was hard. We all did it. Johnny did it too.
Johnny
Kevin
did it, Meg did it, Kevin. Everybody in the
everyone
whole
here.
company did it. We have the results.
That's awesome.
Now, we
Oh
don't
my
know the
God.
results. Only Derrick knows the results.
I don't even know the results.
Oh.
I have them right here.
Oh.
I have not looked at them. We don't know what the results are.
Okay, that's good because I hope I'm not calling you out, but Garrett was getting a little uppity last night about this.
He was?
just like,
Yeah.
one guy. Sorry, I'm going to do an impression of
Exactly. No, tell
One
him.
guy has the results. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
Garrett-
Why is he? Why?
Derrick holds all the
He's got
cards. Whenever we do this kind of thing, he's like, no, I'll administer the test.
But the whole time-
Garrett came to me. He's like, but that gives you an unfair advantage.
You
And I'm
know
like,
it's a-
this isn't the Olympics of psychology.
But you know how to answer because you know it's an evil
How
test.
does he know how to answer?
Because he would answer
he took
as
it
a
first.
angel.
But didn't he
You know
take
what
it
I mean?
Like Garrett, you kept talking about it like he was going to use that data to like ruin like job opportunities for us or something. Like, oh, what's he going to do with those results?
You know what though?
Could have been a racism test. I didn't know. He's the only one who knows what test we were taking.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
I will say,
that's a good test for next time.
next week.
At the office, Garrett was like, but what was the test? Well, we'll tell you on the podcast. Yeah, but what was the, but
I might not wanted to come in today.
What was the test? And Derek's like, I'll tell you on the
I'll
show.
tell you live on camera.
Yeah.
Which maybe that makes me a
Damn.
little bit more evil. No, to be honest,
It's suspenseful.
I was concerned about that myself, and I was having to do a little bit of double think because it's like, listen, nobody knows what they're going to be tested for, and I think that's the best way to do it. But somebody has to go in knowing what the test is. And I was like talking to myself, like, don't try to make yourself look good. Don't try to infer what these questions might be
implying.
affecting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give like an honest answer.
Yeah.
I tried my best to be non-partial.
I think
I did too.
I was extremely honest, and there were some questions like, this is pretty personal, but I'm going to answer it as honest as I possibly can. So
I had to think about a couple of them, the way they were worded in almost like a double negative too. It was like, do you ever, or do you always not do this thing? And I'd be like, why the fuck is it working that way?
Yeah, they almost got me on a couple
Do I
times.
always
My
not do
dyslexia's gonna
this?
fuck me up. I'm gonna be evil.
It's like,
I read it wrong.
I do it sometimes. Yeah, you might.
How much do you maybe not want to be the opposite of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have the results. It didn't kick out any of your answers.
Okay.
So I don't know what you answered on any of the questions.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. Thank God.
Yeah.
But there is a and we have, like I said, all the results are sealed right here for everybody who took it. But I have a synopsis of what the test is.
Okay, this is
It
great.
says the dark triad personality traits are 3 closely related yet independent personality traits that all have a somewhat malevolent connotation, as we've already said. The 3 traits are Machiavellianism, a manipulative attitude, narcissism, excessive self-love, and psychopathy, a lack of empathy.
Oh, Jesus.
The dark triad has traditionally been assessed with 3 different tests, each of which have been developed individually. And then it describes the test: the narcissistic personality inventory, the Mach 4, which is the Machiavellianism test, and the self-report psychopathy scale, the SRP. This test was developed in 2011, and it goes on to say this is strictly for educational purposes. So,
Of course.
Don't read too much into it.
On TikTok, they always say this is for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, I was going to say
purposes.
educational.
It's kind of the opposite, but
Educating
now,
you guys.
do we
It
know?
cannot be taken as any kind of psychological advice.
Sure.
It's a disclaimer
This
on
is-
this.
Fair enough.
you know.
Yeah.
Do we know the scale? Is it like 1 to 100?
It's 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
1 being low.
Okay.
5 being
high.
extremely high.
On the evil meter.
On evil.
On the evil.
But it's taking into account this holy trinity of Machiavellianism. What was the other one? Self-love.
Narcissism, and psychopathy.
Psychopathy.
Or psychopathy. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Yeah. That's,
Psychopathy sounds cooler. But
sounds cooler.
It's probably
Damn,
psychopathy.
dude. Who do you
Yes.
think in the office, out of the 7 of us,
Yeah.
Meg, Johnny, and Kevin included,
Yeah.
who is the most pious? Who should have
the
won that?
best.
On the other
Who should have
end,
who should have won
most
that
Christ-like.
that
It's gonna be
Rose
Kevin.
Award?
It's going to be Kevin.
I think
I think it's gonna be Kevin.
is going to surprise you. I think Kevin will be on the other end.
you know
5?
Oh,
Not a 5, but he'll be higher up.
oh, yeah.
on the
He's
evil
giggling
scale.
in
he's
the
a
other
psycho
room.
for sure.
Yep. I've seen the dark Kevin come out.
You've seen Dark Kevin?
I've seen dark
Dark Kevin,
when his
Rising.
eyes glow red.
I've seen little mischievous smiles of him fucking with people. I've seen it.
You know what we should do? I'll keep record of it here, but it'll give you a number for each of those personality traits, but we can add them up and average them to see across the board who has the highest score.
Okay, so
of
the
all
highest
three
score
traits.
possible is 15. Is that what you're saying? Because it's 5.
Oh yeah,
person.
we could just say that. Yeah, I was gonna say add them up and divide them to get an average, but we could just say across the board on a scale of 1 to 15.
Oh, it's 1 through 5 on each of
Oh,
the 3.
okay. 1 through 5
Yeah.
on each one. Okay.
Category
Yeah,
on each
I didn't catch that.
I
either.
didn't
Okay.
either.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
That makes
So
more-
So
that
the
makes more
lowest you
sense.
could get would be a 3.
Yeah, if you're a 1 across all 3,
Yeah, it's the lowest. And then the highest.
no one in the office has a 3. I don't think that's a human possibility.
No.
Because I think that this evil exists in all of us
Well, yeah.
in some degree, right?
And some of the questions were like, I'm not going to all of them, but it's like, do you enjoy, being in like on stage or in front of people or something like that? And
Sure.
it's like, well, that's my job. Yeah. Like, of course.
Yeah,
you
fuck
gotta
yeah.
answer
Yeah.
truthfully.
So like that, yes. But like, that's the kind of thing. Like, is that narcissistic to say that? I don't know.
Possibly, but
If
I think
combined with other
narcissism-
things.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
I think some narcissism is just a human trait. It's an ego.
you
right?
would say that.
You where? Oh shit! Where do you guys think I'm gonna score?
I think Garrett will be, I think he's going to be right in the middle.
That's what I would guess.
Johnny-
but that's just me playing it safe. Like I think I'm in the middle.
Does the chat have any opinion on who's gonna outrank who on these scores?
Who do they think is the most pious?
Oh, yeah.
Let me check right now. So far they're saying Garrett is nervous.
Yeah, you do.
He
say
was
that.
nervous last night.
Derrick
Yeah.
holds all the cards, is what I'm saying.
I have an unfair advantage.
But Derrick can't alter anything.
Yeah, but he knows it is evil. He could alter it.
Everyone's saying Kevin.
Kevin's the most pious?
Yeah.
No,
Now
they think
here.
he's the most evil.
Evil.
Yeah.
Oh, I swayed
Yeah.
him.
We might be in for a twist on that
I
one.
think we got a Kevin twist.
Is Meg being the fair of the species coming out as having an advantage here.
She's female. She can be all balanced and shit. She's not. We're gonna be all like the fucking psycho.
I don't know, dude. I've seen Hocus Pocus.
Sorry, I don't think Kevin's going to be the highest.
No,
like you're saying, Sean. But I do think that Meg is going to be on the lowest out of all 7 of us. I think Meg will be the lowest.
Hey, Meg, are you cool with us reading your results live on camera?
What?
Do it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, Johnny, are you cool?
Oh yeah, I'm totally cool.
Okay.
All right.
Now I have a
Kevin, are you cool? Yeah. All right.
We'll let you
should
guys
have got permission
rebut.
before we went live.
Verbal
Yeah,
consent. Verbal consent from everybody.
okay.
Yeah, you're on tape.
Do
we got
you
on camera.
think, and I don't know how we want to do this, they are sealed,
Mm-hmm,
but Meg is off camera. Do you think it might be the best if we give her the envelopes? She puts them in order from either lowest to highest or highest to lowest, and then we read from that. We go, does that make sense, or is it just random? We just see what we get. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's up to you. So everybody will have. I know that everybody has the 3 characteristics and then a score on those 3 characteristics. So it doesn't give you a number. So she might be having to do some math and some arranging over there. It might just be easier to
Chat wants it random.
Random?
Okay, great.
Okay,
That's easier for us.
How would the chat like it to be done? Randomly open up an envelope?
Or lowest, most pious to most evil.
Well, sometimes it might be entertaining to leave the most pious and the most evil for last, because then it's like, okay, there's 2 of us left.
Or
who,
even if it's like the second and the most, it's like, oh shit, like it's between Sean and Garrett, who's the most evil. That could be interesting.
No one said anything besides random.
Okay.
It's all been random.
Random it is.
Okay.
That's easy for us, folks.
But then they have to keep track because I'm not going to
Do
do
you
that.
guys remember? Now, you're not going to read the questions you said, Derrick.
No,
which is
I don't
great.
have the results of the questions.
But do you remember
the
what-
question that made everybody feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable is,
do
do you enjoy having sex with strangers?
Yeah, like it was all pretty broad up until that point. Do you like going here?
Do you like ice cream?
No,
Are you a
know,
day person or a night person?
it was just like, how do you feel when a crowd laughs at you? Do you like being in front of people? Do you like, it was all kind of general things. And then it was, do you like having sex with strangers?
Well,
it was
and
like,
they-
whoa.
what would that even measure?
It read it to you
The
like that too.
horniness test?
Do you like having sex with strangers? And I said, what? I'm not answering this. That's what I said. You know what I said after that? Theme song.
All right.
We're back.
Welcome back. Hey, can I just touch on something really quick?
Of course.
I know we're dying to see these results. Sorry again, everybody. As I mentioned, I was sick last week. Didn't get to talk about being in the room. Don't want to go on and on for 8 months about it. But thanks to everybody who watched that. I never got to say this. Thanks to everybody who watched it. That was once in a lifetime experience. Hopefully once in a lifetime.
Hopefully for you, yeah.
But that was amazing. Thank you, everybody. But I do have unfinished business. When I was in the room, I did promise. I was given a bunch of. There were just like snacks tucked away in random drawers of things.
Sean took good care of you.
Well, I made do with what was in there. Some was good. Some was not
good.
as good.
I gave you an assortment.
But it was, deal with the hand I'm dealt.
Yeah.
But one of the things that was in there was, I guess when they went shopping for supplies, Sean's daughter
Sawyer.
said, no, he needs a bottle of Skittles the drink.
Yes.
And I said, I was about to drink it when I got in the room, and I said, no, I'm saving this. This is going to be my, once I've conquered it.
The room.
Yeah.
Celebration drink.
Almost like the package in Castaway he never opens,
Exactly like
And that's what I said it would be. However, by the time it was time to get out, I was so broken by that fucking place that I wasn't thinking about this. And I was like, I got to get out of here and see the sun. So I didn't drink it. So I am now going to ceremoniously
Oh, yes.
tell you
It's finally going to be over.
Skittles the drink.
It's got to be.
What does it taste like?
Now
Down
they-
the hatch, Mary Poppins.
Tastes like sugar.
They got to pick one flavor in the assortment, right? Is there a blue Skittle?
Looks like it's in a yak.
Okay, it is Skittles. It's a handful of Skittles that's been.
Oh, it's
a
mixed.
handful of Skittles that's been sitting in your car cup holder for a week, like in the sun.
I don't have the context to know what that tastes
It's like the handful of Skittles is there, and like the chemicals are fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Like
been
the
sitting in the
sun-
sun for like a year.
The sun has oxidized the red
just look at
40,
the
and now
color.
it's giving you cancer.
Look at
Yeah.
that color. It's like, don't put that in your body.
Yeah,
Like, that
so-
is-
True.
Now
that.
you know, and I have had the ceremonial drink.
well, thank-
Nice.
I
Chef
will not.
Sawyer.
I will not be finishing that.
We got
but-
a little figure here too, and from my angle, it kind of looks like she's wiping her ass with her own
my
hair.
angle as well, Derrick. My angle as well.
Could we? Is this a toilet play?
Oh no, they. Funny you ask. My Shiranui came to Street Fighter 6 this week,
boy.
and of
Street
course,
Fighter.
she's also going to be in, of course, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. That's coming
true.
out soon. We're very excited about that. So, you just feel like we're at the
We're
cross
in my
section
time.
of so much great media, if you will.
Oh,
And so I wanted to share
Nice.
I like that, dude. My
Maybe instead of like a Hadouken, she does like the gorilla Hapuken. You know, grabs a log from behind and throws it. in.
Oh.
That's what it looks like.
she's throwing.
I don't think of her that way.
Or maybe she like smears her
Species.
long hair up the crack and then whips you in the face.
No.
No, that's
I'm not.
That's
gonna
not
be thinking
canon.
about that. But thank you.
Rocco,
Well,
what
it's
was
my head
I
canon.
want to know, what was your favorite part of the room?
Favorite part of being in there?
Yeah.
yeah.
Finding out, honestly, some of the things that got me through it were finding out, like, because I just had like a switch hooked up to a CRT.
Yeah.
But then once I found out I could do karaoke,
That was a great
yeah, it was
discovery.
like, oh, I'm gonna sing a bunch of bullshit, and you guys got to watch this. Okay, I mean, I guess you could click out at any time, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That was really fun. But if I had to pick one, for some reason, Misfit.
Oh,
Coming in and
really?
doing the magic and stuff. Yeah. The Joker was also fun,
Sure.
but he's the Joker too. So at any point, I'm like, is he going to do the pencil disappear trick? I don't know
yeah,
what.
Yeah.
Like there was still an element. I was so scarred by Deadpool showing up that I didn't know. I'm like,
Deadpool was awesome. As a viewer, he was the best.
Yeah.
I was
But-
getting
my
flop
opinion.
sweats during Deadpool.
Yeah. So was I.
Why?
It was so crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so good.
I know.
Well,
I'm upstairs with
so
Meg
good.
and Johnny, and we're just like, he's still humping
Look,
him.
conflict is the root of all drama, and Deadpool being in there, that was like a thriller.
It
a
was.
suspense thriller.
For the record, I do
Yeah.
want to say too, I think someone was saying that you were, maybe you said this on another stream or last week.
Yeah.
You were bummed. I looked up in the window and saw Deadpool looking down at me or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I did not ever
You
see that.
didn't?
No, I was in the room and the light, everyone in that room was spotlit. So I'm looking
Oh.
up and maybe I didn't have my glasses
like
too.
a silhouette, like
Yeah.
backlighting.
So I looked up and there were definitely multiple people staring down
pointing
on
at
me.
you.
It was like looking up at Gendo in his fucking tower. I could see people staring down at me, but I couldn't
Yeah.
see who. It was like being on the surgery table.
Oh, I'm so glad it didn't
so
spoil the surprise.
I knew there were strangers. I knew, I was like, someone's coming down here, but I
Yeah.
did not know it was Deadpool.
Okay.
Just so you know.
It's funny. My kids would get off of school and come up there and just do their homework while they're watching you from down
Dude,
below. It was like that
it's
viewing
like-
window was great.
It's like seeing the chimpanzees at the zoo, bro.
yeah, it was like watching Rocco do the room.
Yeah.
Human suit.
So yeah, Joker was awesome. The magic was awesome, but yeah, I was still nervous something bad was going to happen.
Some misfit.
Because Deadpool massaged me a lot and was sweaty a lot more. So I was still nervous, but yeah, Misfit, there was still hope in my eyes.
Deadpool was a sweetheart.
And then you
Yeah,
got to
he was.
become a Navi, which is a dream come true.
Yeah, exactly. That was cool too.
Play to your
Yeah,
strengths.
dream come true.
I wanted to keep that on the whole week, but people kept saying you're gonna. I was getting irritated.
Yeah,
would've
they
got
were
a
full of
rap.
shit.
Yeah,
They would've fucked
everyone said to stop. so.
Everyone in the chat during that week was like a doctor, a physical
Yeah,
therapist,
yeah.
a weightlifting expert,
Everything I did.
a fucking nutritional.
Rocco, your back, your muscles will be destroyed. Don't lift a weight like that. Rocco, you have sleep apnea.
Well, I mean,
he can't breathe.
You guys
can't eat
almost did
zinc.
like crush the trachea of a person in that weight room.
Yeah, but
yeah,
that wasn't me.
yeah. Rocco.
Let's not go around
Don't tell
acting
me.
like that was the perfect execution of a
I
workout.
was-
But
wasn't
then we would have got a
Rocco's
live
fault.
leak video.
I had no idea that happened
Yeah.
until we were talking about it working out in your backyard.
Yeah.
And then they said that, and I was like, wait, what happened? What happened?
Dude, fuck it. You should have left the makeup on. You would have turned into fucking
Me and
Demi
Johnny
Moore
almost
from
killed Cat.
Substance.
Yeah,
yeah.
Monstro Rocco.
Yeah. But
Monstro
instead, I
Rocco.
just had to settle for being Margaret Qualley.
Exactly. Theme song. No,
What?
we already did it. We already did it.
What?
Hey, speaking
Would've
of
been
being
good,
on
though.
the surgical table, I want to update people. A lot of people have been asking. First of all, Derrick, how you doing?
Yeah.
Because I broke my face over Christmas break. Doing great. Got my hospital bill.
Now this is what.
Oh,
Fuck the test. I'm
Yeah.
excited about
got my
this.
hospital
Oh,
bill
shit.
this week.
can I say? Can I just say when we asked you about it, what the exchange there? That's not too personal, right?
I don't know.
when it
what was the
originally
exchange?
when it
We
originally
had
happened,
so many
this was our
conversations.
question. Just like, so did you get hit with the bill? And it was just basically like, no one sent me anything. And it
Not
was like,
yet. Not yet. And I wasn't gonna, excuse me. I think you forgot
Yeah.
to bill me.
Yeah, no, teacher, you didn't assign any homework this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. If they're not saying anything, I'm like, okay, we're gonna write. But I got the bill for the first time. It showed up and said it was past due, and I was like,
Oh, come on.
What?
You never gave it to me.
That Derrick, that happens to me here all the time with just business stuff here. It was like, you didn't do this. Yeah, you tell me to do it, and I would have. Yeah, got the
Little
notice.
bit of sticker shock.
Okay.
$40,000.
Oh my God.
And
dude.
now-
was the bill.
Now is this
And we have health insurance.
for the insurance, or is this what
Ah,
you
it's a
owe?
bummer. This is what I no. The insurance covered
Ooh.
36,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
which
oh.
is good. So I am on the hook for the final 4K.
Okay, so
I mean, that still
Which is-
sucks.
let me
that's
say,
a little steep. So I just want to say, if you didn't look at the picture of me busted in the emergency
Yeah.
room, Ko-fi.com/Derrick Acosta. You can see the picture. You can help me get over the hump with my hospital
That-
bills here.
that's a lot.
if you feel so inclined.
But thank God we have insurance, because
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That is
no shit.
crazy. Now when
They would have just stitched you up at like a urgent care center.
yeah,
like a medical
So the emergency room that
staple.
first night was about, I looked at the itemized bills, like $8,000 that just to go to the emergency room.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, if you feel any pain, let us know. We'll give you a painkiller. Okay. Every single painkiller was like $60.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I was there for 2 days and they were kind of talking to me like, you want to stay another day? Or you could, you don't have to. It's up to you. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm good to go home. It was like $9,000 a night.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
what are you asking me if I want to stay another day for? How
Dude.
much does this hotel cost?
Yeah, there. When Jenny had Sawyer, just to have the baby, and this, I'm knocking on wood, was a perfect delivery. Everything went out great.
Yeah.
It was just like, it went perfect. We were there for 24 hours, and I had to pay like $5,000, like after insurance. It's like, just to have a baby, it costs that much money. It's like, it's crazy. So
I
the
mean-
fact that you paid $4,000, like, that sucks. But
Shoulda saved up for a
haven't
baby.
paid it yet. So just
Well,
got,
yeah.
just
The
got the bill
miracle-
last night.
yeah.
It's just weird to me. The miracle of life, $5,000. I fell down, $4,000. It's like it doesn't matter. It just doesn't
it
fucking
doesn't,
matter.
dude.
Yeah, it's the system is broken.
It is definitely broken.
And they're profiteering. I mean, Mario, Luigi, whatever his name is. We all know the score.
We know.
We're not going to get political.
There was
but we know
a
the
time
score.
where I was given ibuprofen in the doctor's office, whatever, and yeah, it was like $30 a pill. I'm like, I could have gone to the store and bought in cases of this for like,
a whole case
Like,
for $30.
what are we
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Did you ever see the post that went viral that the woman asked for, it's like, yo, itemized bill. Like,
Yeah.
give me,
Oh, yes, yeah.
you're not sending me that. I need that.
Yeah.
And they got it. And it was like $40 every time they picked up the baby or something. It was like,
Oh my god!
it was like something, what did they call it? Physical contact care. And they were like, what
What are
are
we
those things?
doing?
It's like when we picked her up and brought her to the thing. And it's like, you charged me $40 every time you carried her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take that off the bill. I didn't ever ask you to do that. And they did. And I think they stopped doing that after that post came out or something. But
People
Um,
just must not look, and they're just.
Oh,
like,
I'm sure.
I
Oh, I-
guess this is what it costs.
I think a lot of it is
Oh
that.
yeah, they're same with the bank charges. You have a bunch
Yeah.
of fraudulent charges. You're like, what is this? The check account service fee? Oh, if anybody asks, we just take that off. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
you
thanks.
But I bet you, if you're like wealthy and well off, you're like, I don't have time to fucking worry about
Yeah.
like what's this $70
your
missing
money
here.
is not in those banks. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's not a problem.
Percenters out there. Ko-fi.com/Derrick Acosta. Again, help me out. Help a brother out.
Damn.
If you
That's wild, dude.
feel so inclined.
Yeah.
And,
that
and,
is.
and again, too, like I know a lot of fucking people not lucky enough to have any insurance. They have no insurance. So thank God.
Thank God we have insurance.
Oh, I can't even. imagine if I fell down and hit my face on a rock without insurance, my life would be over.
I'd be searching coupon codes online. Or
Yeah,
something.
I'd be.
Yo, how do I get a cheap?
We going to
surgery?
Mexico.
I'd be clicking the honey extension on Google. Like, got to be something, right?
There's got to be. Come on.
We'd drive you over.
That's
the
all for
border.
hottopic.com. That's not going to help.
All right, but since we're on the topic of hospitals and all that, psychological tests.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We have it here.
Can we? I want to put it in the chat if possible. I want to see what the chat says. Who they think is the most good and the most evil. Can
Oh,
we
like
do
a poll?
Like 2 polls, like one the most good and one the most evil.
Well,
and
I
see
think
what
we
the
should break it
consensus
down
is.
to psychopathic, narcissistic, and Machiavellian.
Yeah.
I don't.
What
can
does
you-
that mean?
Yeah, can you explain that one more time?
Manipulative.
Oh,
Yeah.
Manipulative.
Like manipulate to get business
Okay.
done, get their way.
Machiavelli was, I'm gonna give you a history lesson here.
Please.
14th century political advisor who wrote a book called The Prince on how to essentially control people with these clandestine techniques, how to manipulate the population, how to operate in the political spheres of the Renaissance, royalty. And so it was all, so when people talk about being Machiavellian, it's almost like controlling things from the shadows.
Yeah.
Getting
Yes.
your way secretly without overtly showing the thing that you want.
You don't just do business, you're doing it sneaky. You're
I-
doing it,
okay.
Yeah, it's
manipulative.
like Godfather shit.
Yeah.
Machiavellian.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
No one knows you're
Yeah,
evil.
if you score,
I hope I
on
got a high
that,
score.
Yeah,
that's
it's like
a good-
secret evil.
I have another suggestion about how we deliver these results. I think you should say the numbers first, and then we try to guess who it was.
Oh, that's cool.
And then like you'll have the answer. I'm like, hey, who got a 3, 4, and 2? And then we'll
You're like,
try to
"That's
guess.
Kevin."
This is my suggestion.
That could be anybody,
3,
though.
4, 2 sounds like
Yeah,
Kevin.
but
I don't know.
okay. Well, I'm just curious.
I say we go through each subject one at a time, and we just guess who do you think scored the highest, who do you think scored the lowest,
Right.
and then
That
you know,
sounds-
we'll
yeah.
go through it.
I think that makes sense.
Now, but we'll save the best for last. What's that? Narcissistic, psychopathic. What's the?
I think you want the least.
What's the one here that's really gonna be
mean,
like
psychopathic-
ooh, I'm
Psychopathic
scared
sounds
to hear.
terrible.
That sounds the worst.
If I'm a psychopath, I'm bummed out. If I'm narcissistic, it's like, yeah, probably.
If you're narcissistic and Machiavellian, I think that's just you have interest in self-preservation. But if you're psychopathic, it's like, well, you truly don't give a fuck at all about it.
I'm more worried about psychopath because I do think as YouTubers, you have to combat a little narcissism. Like I think we're all gonna have a little bit of that on the scale, but psychopathic, I don't want it all.
All right, so we'll save psychopathic for last.
Okay, cool.
Let's start with Machiavellian since it's the one we're talking about here.
okay.
Who do you think is going to be the lowest?
Lowest?
Yeah, who do you think is going to be the lowest, and who do you think is going to be the highest? On
I'm still
Machiavellian?
like, I feel
up?
like Meg has this advantage, and Meg's going to be the lowest.
I think so too.
Garrett just texted me. I'm sorry. Eric
I
just
did?
texted me about you. And
About
said
me?
Garrett will be the most psychopathic, but by accident.
I think so too.
You know
I'm
what?
with
He's probably
Eric.
fucking right.
I'm with
I
Eric.
gotta agree with Eric.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Oops.
accidentally psychotic. Oh no. Were you going to say something?
Should I do the plugs now? And
Yeah, do the plugs.
Okay. I'm just gonna before I know we're drawing this out, but listen, everybody,
It's for a
it's
reason.
worth the wait. It's worth the wait because here at Mega64, you never know what's gonna happen. But if you want to keep the chaos going, support us at patreon.com/mega64 because let me tell you, we got so much exclusive stuff there. And speaking of the room, I'm sure you guys already mentioned this, but we have put 1 million different highlights on our
right.
Patreon from that week. There's, by the way, I do want to say, just as another plug, there's a great montage of all the best bits on the Mega64 Infinity channel. We were working with Johnny on putting that together.
That was a lot of
and
work
he killed
to go
it.
through. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great montage of all the best stuff. We should talk about that at some point too. What's
up?
What we were debating what to call it.
Oh,
Do we want to say?
what's the video currently is our second choice because we thought, well, there's a funnier title, but we're not going to be able to get away with
That's what
saying
we thought.
it.
Yeah.
Should we even say
So-
what it is?
Yeah. I don't know what
Sean,
this
I
is.
think you should do the honors.
I will
no,
not.
I was joking, but I was like, well, if you really want this video to get clicks, we should call this "We Torture a White Guy to Celebrate MLK."
It was. I actually took a picture of the monitor. It was specifically white man all caps, tortured to celebrate MLK. And then parentheses, best clip.
Best clips. And we said that, and we're like, all right, we can't. All right, just joking. And the more we thought about it, we were fucking laughing for
We
like
were
20
dying.
It almost came to the point where it's like, oh shit, do we just fucking call it that?
Yeah.
But we, we were more mature than
Yeah.
that. We're,
We didn't do it.
we held our hand.
Next year.
The parentheses best clips. Of
Best
Best clips.
You know that's gonna get clicked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it's a picture of Rocco like staring at a pizza. Like,
Well, we went with Twitch chat messes with prisoner for 1 week. Best
Okay.
clips.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's up on the Infinity Channel. You should see that. But if you want hours and hours and hours of other stuff that we found and isolated, you got to go to patreon.com/mega64. And also, if you've been missing Movie Club, we've got an Oscar season movie
Coming up,
club series coming up.
special edition.
yeah.
Movie club.
Conclave first. And it's
Conclave
on
will-
Peacock. So if you have Peacock, you can watch Conclave.
Yeah, Conclave will be first, but let us know if you're on our Patreon. Let us know what movies you want us to cover because we probably can't cover them all. But if there's like 4, whatever that you think, you got to get that in there.
Yeah.
Let us
Conclave
know.
is about the Catholic Church, right?
Yeah, about
when they choose a pope.
Nominating
Yeah.
a new pope.
I heard they went with Peacock because they accidentally thought the streaming service was called Peepcock. They got excited, but
That's okay.
He's the
Anyway,
Ultra Boy.
rim shot.
Patreon.com.
Come on,
/
Spotlight won Best Picture a few years ago. It's part of the Oscar-worthy comedy.
That's true.
Okay, it's in.
Did that one?
They
Best
say
Picture?
comedies are
Did.
snubbed, but
Patreon.com/mega64. Get all that stuff. And as always, shop.mega64.com. We restocked the hell out of that when we did that room stream. And there's still a lot of our biggest and best designs. The bunny shirt, the Death is Certain shirt. They're on Comfort Colors tees now, which are way
Yeah.
higher quality and all that stuff than we've ever done before. So we restocked a ton of stuff. Shop.mega64.com. Stay tuned for even more coming to that store very soon. Anyway, okay.
Just based on my jokes, I think I might be the most evil person of the group. I'm starting to realize I might have some psychological damage. By the way, we watched Joker 2 this week on.
That was a
on
Patreon thing.
Patreon
Yeah.
with our Patreon Discord, and I'm still pushing for next watch along Terrifier 3.
yeah, that would
with
be
Sean.
fun. Come on, we tortured Rocco last week.
Terrifier
Let us
3.
torture you.
I think I would throw up. I don't know.
yeah. I almost had a panic attack.
Yeah,
in the first
see, I
10
don't wanna
minutes.
do this.
Oh, dude, that'd be so funny if you threw up on like we have a barf bucket here and he vomits.
I was fine, but I was just getting a little nervous in the movie theater. Like, what am I going to see here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I going to be able to handle it?
That Joker 2 watch along. I'm glad we did something fun with our Patreon and Discord and stuff.
You
but
loved it.
I felt like
You
I
had a great
wasted a
time.
day.
You had a great time.
Like it was like I
I
had so much shit to do and we watched that.
It fucks me up now knowing I've seen it twice. It kind of does.
That's what I mean.
It makes me go like, wow, I just wasted another 3 hours.
Like you see it once, at least you have something to. It's like, hey, I just saw this, but it's like, no, I already did this. Fuck, I wasted a day.
Oh, please. You guys ruined the viewing experience. I was trying to watch it, and you were screaming and moaning and hooping and hollering the whole. I couldn't even watch the dang movie.
I apologize because I do think there's one GIF in particular that you were sending in the chat that I thought made the movie better.
The watch along was
whipped cream
fun.
GIF was
I
good.
think
it's-
we had full house in the watch along. They had a great time.
Yeah.
Should we open these up?
Yeah,
Should we
yeah.
get to it?
Sorry, without further
I
ado.
mean, I'm fine to delaying this. I'm nervous, but
I know.
I think we all are.
So should I just pull these all out and stack them up and we go through them?
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, we could take
know
some
who's
guesses.
who, though.
Yeah, they're labeled.
We could take some more guesses. Like I said, I think Meg's going to be the lowest on Machiavellian.
All
What
right,
do-
yeah.
What do you guys
We're
think?
gonna start with Machiavellian. Oh, Meg is coming in. You want to hear these results?
Okay.
Who do
Yeah,
you think is
yeah.
the most manipulative and the least manipulative?
Kevin, you may want to hear these results too.
I don't know.
It's a hard question.
I don't want to call anybody out.
Yeah, no.
because God forbid I'm wrong.
It's the dark triad.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Be real about your predictions here and don't take offense.
Oh, yeah,
Got-
right. Don't take offense.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All right. I think Derrick's going to be the most Machiavellian.
I actually think I'm gonna be real.
I might agree with that.
that laugh.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
Just
real,
based
real.
on the question, I was like, yeah.
Be real.
I think it's gonna be Derrick or me.
I think I agree.
I don't think it will be anybody else.
For
I think it'll be
most,
Derrick or
I
me.
think that there's 2 options only, and it's you two. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I agree.
Me and Sean are in agreement.
We're in agreement.
Meg's isolating one person.
Kevin's hiding in the
Not a
restroom.
smart move.
Johnny, who do you think?
I think it's going to be a 3-way tie between me, Derrick, and Rocco.
Oh, you're part of it.
You're
I
Machiavellian?
think we're the triad of evil.
Huh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, we got Sean scored. Garrett scored.
I am actually. Do you guys just real quick?
Johnny
Do
scores.
you guys want to see the chat during this? Like, what?
Yeah,
the
I
chat
do.
said?
I do.
Kevin scored.
I think it could be fun.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah,
clean the
let's
chat
bring
on.
the chat
Let's see
up
that.
here.
I want to know what do people think? Who do they think?
Yeah,
is
what
gonna
are they
be most
guessing?
Machiavellian.
I feel like me, Kevin, Johnny, and Sean are going to be like 3 points, like mid-level, right?
Oh, you think that high?
Yeah. I think it's human to have all of these traits. So I think there's going to be some of it for all of us.
Sean for all three. Oh no.
People are disagreeing on the Johnny vote. They don't think it's going to be him.
They must not watch Johnny TV because
Johnny thinks he's super Machiavellian,
Yeah.
but maybe that's
Master
just his
manipulator.
narcissism kicking in.
Yeah, that's true. Johnny beats himself up a little too much, though. I think you're going to come off clean.
Okay. I am excited.
All right.
I am nervous.
okay.
I'm going to read the numbers without the names just so we can get a
Good.
idea of what these scores are. So on a scale of
Good.
1 to 5, we have a 2.3,
Okay.
a 2.3,
Okay.
a 2.3,
Wow.
a 4.1.
Oh.
I'll set that one aside.
no.
2.3.
Wow.
Wow.
A 3.3 and a 3.1.
Oh, so there's a clear winner here.
So
Yeah,
let-
there's a clear.
That sucks. There's a clear winner. Oh, I was loving it when it was all 2.3s.
so
I know.
most people are a 2.3.
Okay,
but
let's
we
read
got
the
a couple people who are extra Machiavellian.
Let's do the 2.3s first. Let's find out if you're the 2.3 crew.
Yeah. Because
Okay, all right.
I think that's going to be Kevin, Meg, Sean, and myself. There's
Okay,
four
I'm
of them.
gonna predict right now. The 4.1 is Derrick. The 3. Whatever is me.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And then everyone else even keel.
So okay.
That's what I think. But that I
Just,
could be an
just
Okay.
the 2.3s.
2.3s. Just 2.3s. Okay.
Okay, from the 2.3 pile. These are the people who have a 2.3, which was average for our company.
And I think that's good. You know.
Yeah, it's-
you're,
you
you're in
got
a company.
some.
You should.
It's
you know, a little bit.
below average.
Meg, 2.3.
Meg, shuts out.
Okay, we knew that. We knew that.
Kevin,
Of
Yes.
course.
Wait.
2.3.
There's only 2 left. Oh God.
It's me and you, Sean.
Johnny,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, of course.
Uh-oh.
2.3. And the last person
Camera on us. Camera on us.
with a 2.3 is Sean.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Did I call this shit or
Thank
what?
you. Thank you.
Dude, Eric was right, dude.
Yeah, broken clocks right twice a day.
So to reiterate the high scores, somebody here had a 4.1 on a scale of 1 to 5.
Oh, no.
Somebody had a 3.3 and somebody had a 3.1.
Okay.
Should I go lowest to highest?
lowest to
Yeah,
highest.
yeah.
Yep.
Or maybe
No,
who's right in the middle? Because then it's the highest in the...
Okay, that's a good idea.
All right, we'll go with the middle.
So who's the 3.3?
The 3.3 on the Machiavellian most manipulative scale. This person scored a 3.3, 1 point higher than average of everybody else. Rocco.
Okay.
I knew it.
He knew it.
I knew it. I knew I'd be up there.
So-
I knew I'd be up there.
Fuck. So it's me and you, Derek.
It's between me and Garrett.
And it's a 4.0,
Somebody had a 4.1. Somebody had a 3.1.
3.1, which is
A big
This
point.
makes perfect sense.
the whole
No, I
point.
get it.
Okay, the chat is thinking it's you, Derek.
Chat hating
What the
on
fuck,
me.
Johnny?
Chat hating on me. Chat, a 4.2? Vash the Great? Come on.
No.
Well,
Let's see.
the person who got a 4.1, most Machiavellian, most manipulative person in the company is Garrett.
Oh my God.
Wait, so
I didn't even know. I didn't even know what the
sco-
word meant.
I scored a 3.1.
I was higher than Derek then?
This is
Wow.
fucking bullshit.
Wow.
This is,
In case you couldn't already tell.
Derek administered the test.
Oh my God.
There's got to be some collusion here or something. Oh my
I scored higher
God.
than everybody else here.
Guys, I didn't.
You guys outscored me. I tried to be honest.
Yo, I didn't even know what the word meant.
What does that affect?
How can I be? I'm like Terminator.
Dude, Eric was right on point.
How can I be something I'm not? I don't know.
The questions were like, do you like to keep secrets?
Yeah.
What else were some of the questions? that we
I
remember?
will say a 4.1 is pretty high. That's high.
That's
Yes, I
That's
know.
high.
It's
Okay,
not
so-
average. It's
Dang.
above
So,
average.
Garrett's always trying to. Now that I think about it, you are always trying to manipulate us.
But
to
you kept
do
trying to
stuff.
get in my brain that Derek was the most, but it was
Look,
really
yeah,
you.
look at that.
I know.
There were questions that were like, is it
Fuck.
best to keep secrets to yourself?
Yeah.
Is it best to, wasn't one of them
Obviously.
even like reveal it? Is it
It's
good
a
to reveal a
secret.
secret?
You keep the secret.
Or it was like one of the questions I think is, do you think it's valuable to remember information about people to use later?
Yes, that was in there
That was
too.
one of the
Oh yeah,
questions.
that was for sure.
I like how the
answered that
chat
one,
was like,
obviously.
fucker thought he was a 2.3.
Oh, fuck you guys. That's bullshit. Yo, it's just smart, okay? If you have a secret, you keep it a
Lis-
secret.
Listen to 4.1 over here.
Yeah.
If you know some shit that's gonna give you a leg up in the future,
Oh.
you keep that secret until you need
I
to
think this
use
is
it.
Garrett's first 4.1 average.
That might be. I didn't do that well in school for sure.
That's just cruel.
You're a master of the Machiavellian ways.
Okay.
You would be a good politician.
I probably would.
You would
Ew.
navigate the political system very well.
brother. Ugh.
Hail Caesar. That's what I say.
Oh no, I don't want.
Emperor Garrett.
I'm like Denzel Washington in that new Gladiator movie. He's pulling
Yeah.
all the puppet strings from the fucking curtain.
Yeah, you are kind of Denzel vibes.
We do have a cool vibe, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we have
Dude,
another-
nah, hold on. This is fucked up. This is for entertainment purposes only.
entertainment.
guys.
And I'm entertained for the record. Now,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. This round is over. I feel good now, but it could easily go south.
Let me log the numbers here. So,
So
'cause we're going to do a
Meg-
test on
yeah,
who's the
Sure,
most.
sure. Meg, Kevin, and Johnny at the bottom. Then it was you, Rocco, Derrick, and me.
No, I'm on the bottom with them.
So you, Meg, Kevin, all tied. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Rocco, Derrick, and me.
They're saying that
Wow.
I'm the narcissist for sure. Oh, maybe.
No, Garrett, I was higher than Derek.
You were.
I was
Yeah,
I was
so, yeah.
second place.
Damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that, but I knew it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be me and Derek as the highest ones. So
Yeah, for sure. No, I am.
You and Garrett.
I'm like stunned.
wow.
Maybe I was too honest in the answers. You guys answered honestly.
Of
Yeah.
course.
You don't keep secrets. You tell people your secrets.
I
I
watch
was
the show.
like,
I thought-
Yeah, what
I
did I
was
put for
like,
that?
I wasn't hard on that one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do, some secrets you have to keep, and then others
Of
are
course,
others
yeah.
are like, I could probably let this one go.
I put slightly agree on that one because
Mm.
I don't think you should never you got to be able to talk about
Maybe-
some things, but also don't divulge. You don't need keep shit to yourself too. So I kind of was a little bit on that side.
Yeah, maybe I should have not been so like black or white with it. Like, always
Yeah.
keep. I read that one honestly as it's a secret. Well, if you tell someone it's not a secret anymore, logically, you do not tell your secrets.
Sometimes I think people are too secretive. Generally, I think
Sure.
some people hold stuff too close, and it makes you seem distrustworthy because you're like, why are you so fucking
Sure.
secretive? Like, just
Yeah,
be
yeah.
honest. Nobody really cares. Get it out. I wanted to say there was maybe another one. Oh, the holding information. to
Holding
use against
information,
people.
yeah.
I was neutral on that because I feel like sometimes you do that and it fucks up your relationship with that
Yeah.
person.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
forgive and forget. And also I have a bad memory, so
Gotcha. I'm out here plotting revenge, I guess. I don't know.
I think revenge was a
Was a question.
as well. Like,
And
is
I
it better to
answered
be
a-
swift and cold or something like that.
Is revenge best administered quickly?
Something like
Or-
that.
yeah,
that was
and
a
I
weird
was-
question.
Yeah, I was.
That
like,
was a hard no from me.
same. Take your time.
Oh yeah, wait
Yeah.
till the moment's right.
The
Same
payoff.
here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Same here.
I scored higher on Machiavellian. I'm not perfect little angel over
You're
here.
up there with me. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Narcissism.
All right, what do you guys
The
think?
scores are who's most narcissist, who's least
Because the
narcissist.
chat's all saying like,
Look,
wouldn't it be
tell-
funny if Garrett got
Tell
all
us
of
the
them?
scores. Tell us the scores, and then we'll try to guess who.
You don't
got
want to make any judgments
what.
before the,
The most
scores are out?
narcissistic. I think we all have that in us.
I think there's a degree of. I think we're all going to have a little higher score.
Sure.
Damn, it is a lot of Rocco.
Chad is
Well,
saying
here's the
Rocco.
thing.
Damn.
I see Sean top between Sean and Rocco. Sean first, Meg last.
The
I'm seeing a lot of
nickname
that.
main guy is there for a reason. I gotta go just with that. I think.
Jesus,
I'm
guys.
sorry, but I think I agree with the chat.
Excessive self-love. I kind of came into this knowing I'm pretty narcissistic.
I think I am too.
But am I the most narcissistic person here? No, I don't think so. No.
Listen, I will actually.
You just said I 4 times.
I will put a vote in for myself because if it's self-love, yeah, I try to do things that I love that myself loves to do.
Excessive self-love.
True.
You could argue it's excessive. Yeah, absolutely.
I think we know the answer.
Okay.
I think we know the
But I
answer.
think it's still going to be me or Derrick.
I think
I
the
think all of
four
these are going to be me or Derrick.
the 4 of us. Yeah. The 4 of us though on this set in
Yeah.
front of the cameras talking into microphones. I think we're definitely all above 3.
I think so too.
I think all of us are going to be above 3.
I
I think
think this is going to be high on everybody.
Kevin, Johnny, and Meg will be down in the 2-point range again.
Johnny
Johnny?
says no?
Actually, you do, Johnny. Yeah, Johnny has his
I'm
own
going to
show.
be up there for sure.
Johnny thinks he's the most. So we'll pull out the top 3 scores
Okay, so-
from all of them, but across the board.
Yeah,
You ready for the scores?
Ready for the scores.
With no names, we have a 1.8
Whoa.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, that's Meg.
That's going to be Meg.
on a scale of 1 to 5. We have a 2.9.
Okay.
We have a 1.7.
What?
Jeez.
We have a 2.3.
Okay.
We have a 3.8,
That's high.
a 3.4, and a 1.8.
Okay.
What?
Damn.
There's
These
3
are lower
ones.
than I thought they ever
Yeah.
We're way more.
Which
Yeah.
means
Evil.
the 3.4, the 3.8. 3.8 was the highest.
That's the highest.
Damn.
And I'm thinking 2.9. Yeah, I think 2.9 was number 3.
Okay. 2.9 is number 3.
Okay, the 1-pointers, it's obvious to me that's Meg, Johnny,
and Kevin.
I think so too.
I would think so.
I think so,
I would
too.
think so.
Johnny, you're a humble guy. You're from the East Coast.
I think
We're out here being all fucking. We think we're Hollywood in San
I think
Diego.
the 1.8 is the lowest, I think, right? I think that's
Yeah,
Meg.
1.8. All right.
You think that's Meg?
I think it's Meg.
The low scores. Let's go through them. 1.8.
Yeah.
Garrett.
What? What? Bitch, be humble.
What?
That's on the lowest?
I wouldn't. No, that can't be.
Bruh.
What?
I put all my stats into Machiavellian.
But Garrett is very self-sacrificial, you know, and you know, it's kind of coming out here. The business succeeds at the cost of himself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another 1.8. Meg.
Meg.
Okay.
Meg and me.
Okay.
1.7. This was the
Oh,
lowest
the lowest
score.
is 1.7.
Oh, this is the lowest.
I thought, oh
This is-
shit.
Oh, I thought I was
It's
the
gonna be
lowest.
John.
Fuck.
It's gotta be
Someone's got to be lower. It's got to be Kevin.
It's Kevin.
Johnny.
I knew it. I knew it.
Johnny.
I knew it.
Humble.
I'm the least evil. Let's go.
So
Humble
fucking
kid.
humble.
You
Okay,
can't find
so-
a guy more humble than me. I dare
So
you.
there's, dude, Kevin, it's 4 left. Kevin, me, and Rocco and Derrick. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Meg, he's
Why
more
am I
humble than
always
us.
in the high score? See, he said I was manipulating the scores. I haven't scored low on anything so far.
Okay.
Well, unless
What's the next one?
2.3.
2.3.
This person.
Oh, 2.3.
What is this? Third place?
4th place.
Fourth place. Oh, okay.
2.3.
I think it's Sean.
Or Kevin.
Oh, it's
Kevin,
Kevin.
yeah,
I think
Kevin's
it's Kevin.
still in the
It's Kevin.
running.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Kevin.
Sean.
Oh.
Wait,
You know what?
What if Kevin's the most narcissistic?
You know what though? No, real quick. That makes sense. No,
Kevin's
looking at
walking
us.
into the room
I
now.
should have thought that. I should have thought of that. You know why?
What?
Sean has a shitload of kids,
I do.
and that
Oh.
kicks this off
Ye-
the axis. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
a little bit of that has to go away.
Yeah, it does. It definitely went away.
Kevin has no fucking excuse. I'm going to fucking Disneyland whenever I want. You know, whatever. We could smell our own.
Oh yeah,
So,
you guys do.
It was a 2.3.
creepy
Derrick?
old crypt together.
Yeah, 2.3.
So I got 2.3s. That's pretty good so far.
You're super below average.
So far,
I'd say.
2.3s.
So the 3 remaining people are me, Rocco, and Kevin on who is the
Yeah.
most narcissistic in the
I
company.
think we're in for a Kevin upset. I think Kevin's gonna be higher than we think.
Okay.
So should I read the middle person here? first?
I think that would be fun.
I like that.
I like that.
All right. So the scores, by the way, number one highest narcissist scored a 3.8. Middle person scored a 3.4. Lowest person of the top three scored a 2.9.
Okay.
The middle person with a 3.4 is me.
Derrick.
shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Me.
It's between
It's
Rocco and Kevin.
And I'm going to say,
Wow.
I am the second most narcissistic person in the company and the third most Machiavellian.
That's what we
So
kind of
far.
guessed.
So far.
We did guess you would be
Now-
second.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Rocco or Kevin, I have to go Rocco. It has to be Rocco.
Main guy.
It makes sense. Well, let me just say, it makes
Yeah, main
sense
guy.
that me and Derrick would be the top two. That makes
Sure.
sense to me.
Yeah.
At the same time, I have to give a little bit away for the sake of like running the company, shit like that. Kevin could go rogue at any moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of responsibilities too with all of
He's
merch
married,
merch
you know.
stuff. Yeah, that's true. He's married. Yeah, it's gonna be me.
He's got to sacrifice himself for the wife.
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
got me on that. It's gonna be me.
All right, Derrick, who would be the number one most narcissistic in the company?
With a score of 3.8, the most narcissistic person in the Mega64 company is Rocco.
Rocco. You win.
You loved being in the room. Let's be honest. You had a captive audience for a whole week.
Yeah,
You said you
172
could,
hours.
You said you could have stayed in there for a month.
You did
Well,
say that.
if I was just like camping, but if I had to hear the Joker song one more time, sleeping in there one more night would have broken me. It's other people that ruined it, not me. Yeah, I'm the biggest.
So the
narcissist.
top three, Rocco, Derrick, and Kevin, is such a surprise to me.
Oh, yeah. Kevin had a score of 2.9, which is almost a 3. Kevin.
But again, Kevin can afford to be.
Oh, he's coming in.
Kevin
Come
can
on in,
afford
Kevin.
to be.
Can you
Come on in.
explain yourself here?
Have a seat.
Does this score surprise you? The third most narcissistic person
There's
here?
one question that got me. That I like, not got me, but it's: do you get embarrassed when you're complimented?
Oh.
And I knew, Sean, you can't handle like
that-
you get a compliment, you curl
I
up.
do not like
Yeah.
it.
You're like, oh, I hate it. I don't mind it. So
Oh.
I didn't.
I wonder if that tipped us because
That might have
I'm in
tipped
the
us.
same boat. I like it.
because if somebody compliments you, I'm like, okay, I feel good about that and stuff like that. But there are people here that a compliment is like, oh God,
Yeah.
don't do that. And
That's
so,
me,
and
yeah.
that's not me. I if somebody says, hey, like, awesome job doing this, I go, okay,
You know
stoked.
what?
Yeah, I'm stoked.
I also responded. I don't mind getting compliments, but I wasn't 100% in agreement because sometimes I feel like if
Sure.
you compliment one person, it makes the other people in the room
Yeah,
feel
yeah, I could see
uncomfortable.
that.
And I'm like,
Sure.
hey, I can take a compliment. I just don't want other people to feel like bad by comparison or awkward or anything.
Yeah. Which
makes
is thinking
sense.
about
That
other
makes sense.
people, which is not narcissistic. So
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think I went all the way.
But I got fucking second place. So it was like, did people compare you to a movie star? Yeah, sometimes.
So back-
All right.
I knew it
Thanks,
was going
Kev.
to be us top two. I knew it was. But Kevin, that's pretty surprising.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, did you get a haircut? You're looking sharp today.
It's a compliment.
I was just complimenting you. So. Look handsome, bud.
Okay.
The chat fucking knew that one. I can't believe that.
Oh,
Guessed
they,
it.
They know us.
It was.
Dude,
we all
thanks
guessed
a
that.
lot,
We've been on
guys.
camera for
right?
20 years.
No
They know
stream
who we
tonight,
are.
guys.
We all knew.
Okay.
No thanks.
Oh
Okay.
damn,
All right,
we're down
so,
to the.
Psychopath.
No,
This is the last. This is the one.
This is the worst one.
This is the worst one.
Here's the thing. If I get the top thing on that last one and this one, I think that's like not good. That's bad.
Yeah.
Narcissistic and psychopath. I can't have both. I don't want both.
And the chat's saying that I'm being manipulative by complimenting Kevin.
No, he's,
like
he's being funny.
I was. Yeah, it's a joke. What the fuck?
Okay, so who's the biggest psychopath in Mega64?
It's Garrett. It's gonna be Garrett.
What the fuck?
No.
Yeah, it's Garrett.
Johnny?
It's gonna be Garrett
It's
or
not
Johnny.
Johnny.
I think it could be.
Why? Okay, why me though? Why me? Why me?
Why me?
Okay,
Why
so
does it have to be me?
according to this test,
Garrett, I see what you
Psycho-
title the PPS every week. I've seen the thumbnails. What's going on with your mouth?
My brain works a little different.
It definitely
I'm a little
does.
neurodivergent here, but I'm not a psychopath.
psychopath,
No.
according to the description of this test, is a lack of empathy.
Okay.
Which means you don't kind of care how other people are feeling, or you don't think about that.
This is so not me. I'm going to be the lowest because I love and always worry about everyone's feelings. Are they mad at me?
But here's the thing:
I love animals.
I do the same thing. I think I'm almost empathetic. Thank you.
Tsushima.
Goes to Tsushima.
Wow.
Empathetic to like a fault where it hinders me.
Yes.
It hurts me.
Yeah.
So if I'm high on this, then why am I being all what? Oh, I can't be high on this.
You're
I
low.
can't.
I think
I
you're
have
low
to
on
be.
the
I
psychotic.
have to be.
I think you're gonna come out smelling like a rose on this one.
I
Sean.
sure
no
hope
psycho.
so. I sure hope so.
I do.
I'm no psycho either.
I think it's Garrett or Johnny, and that's no offense to anybody, but sometimes Johnny.
No way is it Johnny.
We'll
It's
say
not
some-
Johnny.
But I don't know.
I know Johnny. He's too empathetic. He cares.
I
way
could
too
see
much.
that too. I could see that too. But I will say, Sean.
It's always the quiet
But
ones.
Johnny, sometimes he'll have an
Meg.
impression of something, and it'll be like, no, that's not what happened, and it's Rashomon kind of situation.
Oh,
but
okay.
that doesn't mean I'm right though. So
No.
yeah, maybe it's me.
And the chat
I
saying,
hope it's Meg. That'd be hilarious.
the chat saying I own the most weapons. I don't think that has anything to do with it. There were no questions about
Weaponry?
physical violence or
I have the most fake weapons.
weaponry.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
maybe it's me then.
All my shit's airsoft.
Derrick played the SpongeBob horn while Rocco was sleeping. It's 100% Derrick.
Oh, that is a.
Yeah,
Wow,
it could be.
Flippy. Wow,
Meg did that too.
That,
Oh, you
hey,
did
that
too?
was funny, you guys.
Now, see, I wouldn't do the popcorn when Rocco's sleeping. I'm like, that'll wake him up. I'm
I
not
did
going
that,
to do that.
every night. I just thought it would be funny.
It's Garrett.
Okay, let's get the
Guys.
There you have
scores. Let's get
All
the
right.
scores.
Okay, so the most psychopathic scores with no names.
Just
we
the
have
numbers.
on a scale of 1 to 5. We have a 1.
Wow, that's the lowest of anything.
Wow.
I'm saying Meg.
Actually, we have a 0.9.
Whoa!
Oh God, please be me. Please
what?
be me. Please be me.
Okay, that
Please.
one's Meg.
We have a 1.2.
Okay,
I'm hearing low.
I'm feeling good. That
low
they're low
psychopath
numbers.
levels. I'm liking that.
We have a 2.6.
Uh-oh.
Getting higher.
That could
Getting
be me.
higher.
Oh.
I feel like I'm in the middle there.
We have another 1.2.
Okay.
We have a 2.4
Okay.
and a 1.9.
Okay. So thankfully,
Thank
everyone's
God,
pretty
dude.
low.
Yeah. There's no
On
fours.
this.
Sicky T in the chat said, if this was kind of funny, they'd be all 5s. Did something happen at kind of funny?
Yeah, I
Sicky?
don't know.
What did they do to you?
I don't know. They're all low, which makes me feel pretty good.
They're all pretty low. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
What-
good.
What
This
was
is
the
good.
highest,
You know-
Derrick?
The highest was a 2.6 out of 5, which means you're
okay.
50% psychopath.
Below
Yeah,
average
basically.
across.
But better than this is good as it could be.
Yeah.
But we didn't get a single 3, which I feel pretty
The
good.
next highest was a 2.4,
Okay.
and the third highest was a 1.9.
All right. Who got in the 0 category? Who?
Yeah. Who scored under 1
under
point?
1? That's pretty good.
All right.
I think it's
Who's the nicest
Meg?
here?
I think it's going to be Kevin.
gotta be Meg.
I think it's going to be Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, I think so.
What if it's you, Rocco? Would you feel good?
Oh, I would feel amazing. I can't have both. I can't have narcissism and this. I would be really upset. I can't.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Lowest first?
Lowest first.
I'm just gonna, these are the people who scored the lowest. So the person who scored a 1 was Kevin.
Kevin was the one. Good job, Kevin.
Good job,
Wow.
Kev. 1.
I don't know how this happened,
Uh-oh.
but the person who scored a 0.9
Yeah.
was me.
Whoa.
Derrick?
What?
The lowest?
No offense, but you come on. You
That's
gotta
the
be
lowest
higher.
score.
That's
Gotta be a little higher.
No offense.
I got the lowest score on psychopathy.
No.
yeah,
offense, but
I don't
bull.
know. This might have been a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
Meg.
You know what, Garrett? I'm with you now.
Yeah, he
All right,
administered
but
it.
maybe you guys can vouch for this.
Okay.
I am a psychopath on camera, but I have a different persona behind the
Okay,
scenes.
That's true.
That is true.
You know,
That's true.
I'm a family man.
You are.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But on camera, if you're just judging by the podcast, most psychopathic.
If you're thinking President Derrick's rant, I guess. but-
I turn it on for the camera, definitely.
Sure.
Okay. The 1.2 belongs to Meg.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So these are the low ones? Okay.
Meg,
what's
more
the
of a
next one?
psycho than Derrick. How's that make you feel? Wow.
Yeah, how did that happen?
What's the,
I wish we
and what's,
lack of empathy, Meg.
what's this next one? Is this
True.
low still? Or is this the high ones?
This is the final name of the low
Okay.
score. And how you feeling?
Well,
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Nervous.
What was the score?
This was also a 1.2.
So all
I think it's.
ones and below.
I think this is going to be Sean.
Oh, I hope so.
I think
God.
it's gonna be
Please,
Sean.
God.
So far, Kevin, Meg, and Derrick are out.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Oh God. Okay.
So we have
think
Sean
it's
and
Sean.
Garrett and
Johnny. I think this one's Johnny.
well,
I think it's going to be Kevin.
You think I'm the high? Oh yeah.
I think Johnny's a little more psycho than Kevin, but not much, but a little bit.
Kevin's out.
This is a 1.2. You said
1.2, same as Meg.
Oh, wait, we already heard Kevin's?
Yeah, Kevin scored a 1.
Okay. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Sean. It's going to be Sean.
Me,
John.
Kevin, and Meg are out, and the other person, 1.2, lowest on the psychopathy score, Sean.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Johnny,
thank
you're
God.
a psycho?
Meg. We're
So
tied.
between Garrett, Rocco, and Johnny, one of you is the
can't.
most psychopathic person in the room.
I can't have it be
You,
me.
it's me, dude.
Wait, okay. Johnny, you don't have any number ones yet. Rocco's got a
yeah.
number 1, and I've got a number 1 under our belt. Machiavellian and Narcissistic.
Oh yeah.
I can't handle, like
Oh, yeah.
Rocco, a second
So
fucking
it-
number 1.
So it has to be Johnny in this for mental health purposes.
For mental health purposes, it better be fucking Jonathan.
I'm the most Joker-like. It's
As
fine.
someone who is very empathic, I hope that no one got a double. Number 1. I'm hoping.
Well, I got a 2 and a 3.
Rocco,
so
what the
far.
fuck? If you get both,
Did
Nah,
you get the
that's not a good
lowest,
look.
Derrick?
I got the lowest on
That's
psychopathic.
how the fuck? Like, that's not.
oh my God.
What?
I really don't like I don't want to hurt other people. I feel like
No.
I'm very conscious of that. So I feel like sometimes I maybe unintentionally am mean to people.
Yeah.
But if when it comes to intentional, I don't like doing
I will
that.
say, and this is behind the scenes, and maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but a lot of times we'll be in a room and Derrick will be like to me, like, "Hey, are you doing okay?" Like he will check in on me
Yeah.
a lot, and most of the time, Derrick, I'm not. So like, you are very empathetic.
Oh, he sees it.
He sees it.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
sees
yeah.
it. So
See,
you
I
can
see.
tell.
See, I'm thinking some of Derrick's twisted ideas sometimes, what do we did this? What do we did that? But at the same time, I'm flashing back to the beginning of Mega64. I'm going to be real.
Okay.
Hey, what if we did this one skit where I just make the biggest, loudest noise in a library? And Derrick's sitting there going, man, the library is like a nice place. They let people
it's
read
just
books.
books for
And I'm
free.
going, but it'll be funny. So I may be digging some things up.
But we
so
have filmed in a library multiple times.
That's
so-
true. But we did
Rocco
do
got
it.
his way.
Yeah. But
Maybe
I was going psycho and you-
Who is that? What's the word?
Well, generally, I'll say this.
Machiavellian.
When it comes to Mega64 and why I really enjoy this job, I do feel like people's lives out there really suck sometimes. And I really love when Mega64, we hear feedback from people who are like, hey, I was going through a hard time. I watched a
Yeah.
Mega64 video and
Yeah.
for 3 minutes, I forgot all the shit I was dealing with.
Oh, totally.
That to me, it makes this job like so valuable.
Yeah.
I genuinely
Yeah.
like, I get pleasure out of seeing other people like have a little reprieve from their suffering.
Yeah,
Totally.
okay.
Yeah, totally.
That's really special to me. So
Okay.
But I agree.
When you
So-
explain it, it kind of makes sense that you got one of the low scores.
the lowest.
The lowest score.
lowest
Excuse me.
score.
Excuse
All
me.
right.
Okay.
So the
John-
high scores,
Oh, Johnny.
the highest score was a 2.6. The middle score was a 2.4, and the lowest, third place, is a 1.9.
Okay, let's find out who is number 2. Who is the second?
Okay.
Who's the second most?
Second most psychopathic person in
Oh.
Mega64 is Garrett.
Oh. I'll take it. No. I'll take it.
Dude, Rocco, it's me. I'm
I'll
up there.
take
But
that.
Jason in the chat said Johnny has the East Coast energy that isn't that we don't have.
We don't know
Jersey,
that.
It's gotta be.
changes
It's
you.
gotta be Johnny. It's
I have
gotta be
demons.
Johnny.
It's fine.
Dude, if he's the number one, he's a fan that infiltrated, got a job here.
That is psychotic.
Yeah,
That's
watch your
kinda
backs, dude.
We gotta look at that. I don't know. Pull his contract.
Yeah.
So it's between Rocco and Johnny.
Wait, what was my score then?
you got a 2.4?
Okay, that's below 3. That's I'm happy
all
with
below
that.
I'd be happy,
all-
dude.
They're all below 3.
I'd be happy.
On a scale of 1 to 5, you're at 2.4. It's about halfway.
That's enough psych. That's the right amount of psych.
I think, yeah, I got demons.
All right.
It's got to be Johnny. Come on.
Who
Can't
is
be
the
me.
number 1 most psychotic person
Lacks
here?
the empathy.
Well, chat, I don't know what you think out there. That most Rocco's looking really nervous.
What is the chat? Chat.
What do you
Is it
think,
going to be
chat?
Johnny or me? Be real.
It's Rocco, so obvious.
I don't know.
Well,
People saying it's
They have a
obvious
grudge
that
against
it's
Johnny because he
me.
puts him on timeout sometimes.
they're saying
It's like
it's
unanimously
saying
Rocco.
I see one Johnny there, but mostly
There's a lot of Rocco.
there's a couple
Okay,
Johnnies
it's
coming
coming around
in.
to Johnny.
All
It
right.
better be Johnny.
Vote split.
Some of the Nick.
both.
I'm logging these scores because we're gonna add them all up
And
see
find out who's the most fucked up. Yeah.
who
Evil.
is the
Who's the
most
most
fucked
evil.
up.
Okay.
I will say that none of us really scored high. So, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
That's good.
That's
it
true.
could have been worse.
yeah.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
I just don't want to win.
All right, are you ready to find out who's the most psychopathic
I
person?
am
Yeah.
beyond ready.
Yeah.
Mega
I
64.
can't wait.
With a very high score of 2.6, more than 50% psychopath, it is Johnny.
Oh!
Yeah! Come on, don't show that. I lost.
Oh my God. What a psycho. He showed that.
I can't believe it.
So what? I'm third most,
Yes.
and Garrett was second.
I was
Yes.
second.
Oh,
most.
Rocco, you have a 1.9.
Johnny.
Johnny.
The
yeah.
two psychos
Johnny,
going
how are you feeling?
airsofting
How are you
this
feeling,
weekend.
Johnny?
I think it's fine.
Okay. All right.
that's what a psycho would say.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend, dude, we're playing airsoft. We got to name the team. Team Psycho.
Oh.
Team number one.
Psycho.
Psycho.
We have no empathy. We sweep the
The
competition.
Machiavellian psychos.
But again, the
Say that again?
scores,
Can't.
the scores were all lower than
Yeah.
we all had a lower ranking.
Okay, so
Yeah,
right now,
that's-
currently, Derrick is now adding up all
Yeah,
the scores
talk amongst
together.
yourselves.
So, Johnny,
Absolutely.
you were the highest in Psycho. What was that score? 2 point.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.6.
I thought that was me.
Oh, maybe 2.9. No.
2.6. I think maybe I'm 2.4.
Wow.
And then it was Rocco.
2.6 for the chat saying.
Yeah.
2.6. Which
Top
again,
three.
the fact that there was a 4 scored.
I
That was
know.
you, right?
I know.
I was nervous
4.
about that, man.
But of the three things, being Machiavellian, narcissistic, or psychotic, I think I would, if I'm gonna score a 4 in either of those three, Machiavellian's the one. It doesn't hurt anyone
If
else.
you guys want to look at your scores, they're right there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, actually, before I look, is there a total there, or do you have to add them
There's
up
no
yourself?
total. I'm
Okay,
adding them
okay,
up.
Okay.
So yeah, like of the three, I'd rather score the highest in Machiavellian. Who had the highest Psycho? Johnny, and the highest narcissism, Rocco?
yeah.
The three kings?
Buzz McFly in the chat said you'd have to be pretty psychotic to survive a Channel Awesome Film Festival.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Oh yeah, you're
True.
But yeah,
Johnny
anyway, I'm
knows
so
like
glad
all
I
the
didn't get both.
YouTube stuff too. That's pretty psychopathic.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
He knows the Nostalgia Critic. He knows
This is
who else do you know? Ice Poseidon. He's always telling us about speed and what Dextro's reporting on. He's like, following that shit.
Now I wasn't really keeping score all the way. I wonder who's gonna win, quote unquote win this. Like who's gonna be the highest? all
Well,
the
I
way?
mean, you got the three leaders here, or
Three leaders.
Rocco, myself, and Johnny in the three categories.
yeah, but
is it gonna be one
Johnny's
of us?
highest number isn't that high.
And mine is a 4.
Yeah, you being a 4, I think maybe pushes
That could
you
fuck
over.
me, dude.
Push you over.
It might make me the most evil.
The most evil person here. It could.
I don't want that title because then it's going to be
Yeah, 'cause
that
this
devil
is-
emoji all the time. And
You don't want any of the titles, obviously.
Obviously.
But this is the one. This is overall, you're an evil person, is what this is asking.
well, based on what we do know,
The most evil here.
Meg scored low on all of them.
She did.
She's going to be the least. She's going to be the most holy here, as I
Yeah,
thought.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
And that
Okay.
just shows you what evil lurks in the hearts of men.
Do you
That's why that's why the saying is that.
do you have
Go
the
ahead.
numbers?
I have the numbers.
Okay.
So
Lowest to highest.
the scores are: we have a 5.3, a 5.8, a 6.2,
Oh,
a 6.6, a 7.4,
Uh-oh.
an 8.3, and the highest score is a 9. out of 15.
Whoa.
And this is generally
Adding
evil.
Add 'em
all
all
of
up.
them up.
This is
There's a
on the
9?
this is like an evil
Adding up,
score.
yes,
There's
all
a 9.
3 of them. Somebody scored a 9.
There's a
on this.
9
Who's
out of
the most
15.
evil? Okay.
Yes.
Yo, that's more than half. That's that's bad.
Okay,
that's
whoever's the 9 is instantly out of the company.
What?
I'm joking.
All right. So the low scores.
Okay.
Okay.
Start from the lowest.
The lowest score with a 5.3 is Meg.
Good job, Meg.
Good job. Let's go, Meg. You want
Meg.
Least evil person in the company.
Okay.
Meg.
Good
we
job,
We all
Meg.
could have guessed that. Yeah.
With a 5.8, the next person is Sean.
Okay, I'll take
Bullshit.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
tracks.
Rocco's saying bullshit over here.
I
No,
don't
Rocco,
know.
that makes sense, right?
Come on.
Yeah, I guess.
It's Sean.
I guess. Yeah.
He'd do anything for you.
I would.
Sure.
He got us a
that's
new
true.
flat bench to work out on.
That's
didn't,
true.
Didn't even show up to work out on it.
That's true.
With a 6.2, the next person is Kevin.
Okay.
Oh.
All right,
This
Kevin.
is all making
All right,
sense so far. This is making sense so far.
Most narcissistic, but one of the least evil. Okay. And then the finals of the low scores with a 6.6, Johnny.
All right, Johnny.
Okay,
Good job,
Johnny.
Good job, Johnny.
He hasn't
Okay.
been here long enough to harbor his evil seed.
So it is down to me, Rocco, and Garrett.
I think Garrett's 4 is gonna fuck him.
I do
Yeah.
too, bro.
That's a lot. Okay. Let's,
There's no way I'm the most evil
well,
here.
who's the number 3? Who got the bronze?
I think it's me.
You got the bronze.
I think I got the
Garrett's-
bronze.
I think Garrett's gonna.
All
I think
right.
Eric called it.
So-
Garrett's gonna be the most evil.
No.
In third place with a score of 7.4, the third most evil person in Mega64 is Derrick.
Oh,
What the fuck?
High on Machiavellianism, high on narcissism, scored low on psychopathic.
Dude, Psychopathic saved you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go figure.
Okay, now
He found the test.
We'll skip.
He arranged us all to take the test on his laptop.
I planned it to be number 3 for me. It makes me look good.
Okay,
it does.
So the number 1 person is either Garrett. I sit between them.
Oh,
it's either Garrett or Rocco, and they are a 9.
I don't want to play anymore.
A 9.
It's Garrett.
So
Stop
who
it.
among my 2 good friends here
Is a 9.
is a 9 of the evil test?
the
Just
most.
because I was honest at the fucking answer.
We were all honest.
I don't know that.
What's the chat think? It's between Garrett and Rocco.
Yeah. Can we put a poll in the chat?
Well, they could just add it together.
Oh, yeah, that's
so-
true. They can figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
So
no need.
There's no way I'm the most evil. There's no way.
the most evil person in Mega64 with a score of 9
I repent.
is Rocco.
How is that possible?
You scored
No, come on.
you scored very high on narcissism.
Oh God.
Okay.
3.8, which is almost a 4. You scored pretty high on Machiavellianism, and you scored a 1.9 on psychopathic. So not the most psychopathic, but the first, just like me, the first 2 categories were so high.
Yeah.
I was right behind you.
You really think I'm evil? Chat, you think I'm evil?
I don't think you're evil.
You really think I'm evil?
I'm gonna read
Listen to this. Hey, remember the whole Padres sucks debate?
I do. I do.
In the Slack?
Can we
You know what?
revisit
The
the
Padres lost.
The Padres
lost.
sucks.
Yeah.
The
I
Padres
share-
lost.
Yeah.
comment.
So the Padres
minute.
lose a game, and I share the fact that happened.
That's evil as fuck.
Now I'm evil.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
I think this all tracks
Well,
out.
I guess
Number 9?
I guess lying would make me less evil.
Number 9?
Padres won.
If you were empathetic,
There's
you
the
wouldn't have put anything.
Machiavellianism right
You would have
there.
thought my friend Sean is suffering right now. I'm gonna leave him alone.
You got the deadly combo. Did you have a little of each?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just like,
And Garrett, you scored an 8.3.
That's
So
so,
he's second.
high.
Yeah.
8 out of 15 is
that is
higher than
above
half.
Half. That's above half.
That's not good. I should do like church or something.
or therapy, but yeah.
But church is cheaper. That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I don't know if I came off better than what I thought I would be. This is way higher than where I thought I would be at.
Well, I think we all learned something today.
Yeah, don't trust Rocco.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna rearrange. I'm gonna
on.
reevaluate how I deal with
Come
you, my bud.
on.
Well, this was wild. Derrick, thank you for organizing all that.
thank you.
Yeah, this was fun. I think maybe we'll have to find some more personality tests.
Who's third
yeah,
evil?
this is great.
Me.
You. So it's Rocco, me, and you.
Yeah.
And then Sean.
No.
Then Johnny.
That Johnny is fourth.
then Kevin. Then
then
Sean.
Kevin, then
then
Sean,
Meg.
and then Meg.
Wow, you're like so well adjusted.
You wouldn't know it. I don't feel it, but I guess so. I guess.
The struggle inside is what you deal with, whereas like the outside actions are very pious. I guess.
I guess so.
Wow.
I'm the most evil. Okay. This is bullshit.
I just plan ahead. I think that's all.
What does that even mean?
You didn't even know what the questions were about. You just answered, and you got your
that's true.
results.
Yeah.
So
That makes me evil?
Dude, this whole
Here, let
time,
me be honest. Oh, I'm evil because I was honest.
We should.
this whole time you thought you were a Power Ranger? Bitch,
I
you
have
read a
a
Repulsa.
wild idea that I don't know if we'll be able to actually do. We should have Doc Ryan and Eric take the test, and then next week.
well,
This is what they got.
they already know what the test is.
That's
so,
true.
Oh yeah, they
you
could
know.
skew the
That's true.
results.
That's true.
Yeah, and you know Ryan's not gonna be honest about that shit.
Of course not.
Oh my god, no. He's I'm Mother Teresa.
He'll take pills that make him answer.
That dude's at
correctly.
least like a 13.
Oh my god, minimum.
Minimum.
Well, on that note, I think we need to wrap this up because we need to have a long conversation about the dynamics here. But thank you all for watching this week's episode and support us. If you want to support us, go to patreon.com/Mega64. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Johnny, close us out.